Now, a lot of stuff that you want to do in the world just costs a lot of money. I mean, South Florida is not cheap. I don't think I got to tell you guys that.
No, you do not.
So if you're looking for a little bit of extra money, I remember back in college when we had no money, and there was always a discussion about parts of your body that you could basically sell off to make some extra cash. And I know that giving plasma is one of those things, but that is an elevated form of donating blood that takes a lot more out of you.
Well, yeah. Is that the same thing as donating I remember I used to do the blood and the platelets. Is that the same thing?
I'm not sure. I think plasma is a more plasma is when they spin your blood and the top of it, that yellow, they call it liquid gold. That's plasma, right?
Because when I donate blood, one will be just regular donating, and then they go, "Do you want to donate?" There's an extra thing, and I hope I'm saying it right. I thought it was platelets or pallets, or it's another
pallets.
It's another level.
We'd like pallets of blood from you. You'd be all deflated like a balloon.
But what they do is they'll have you watch a movie. Because it takes a long time to donate that. It's
There's
an
another
hour,
thing
hour
that you
and a
go.
half.
There's another thing you go when you watch a movie to donate.
You're right.
You sure it wasn't that?
No, it was not that.
All right.
Platelets, I think, is what it's called. I think that's different. Because you don't get paid for that. You're donating that.
Oh.
Plasma, someone told me you can donate your plasma and make up to $700 donating that.
What?
Oh, wow.
Is that real?
I've done it where, that vampire facial that Kim Kardashian was pushing, they were doing it at Begin Anew. And so they took my blood, put it in this spinny thing, and then took that gold part on top, the plasma, and then they inject it back into your face with these tiny little microscopic needles.
Oh, wow.
And it's supposed to help you plump up. It did work, but it's only for 2 weeks.
Okay.
You got to keep going back and doing it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, this person's like, Bird, I'm telling you what, I'm about to make $700. I'm donating my plasma. I'm like, really? Is this real?
700.
That's what they say.
I knew it was something, and it might have changed. But yeah, I thought that you could donate a few things and actually get some money for it.
Oh, I'll go hook up right now if they're going to give 700.
We love donating body parts. Can we make some cash now?
Yeah, you've given a kidney for free.
That was all free.
That was dumb. You could have got cash.
In fact, I think I paid money on that because of the hospital bill.
You had to pay a copay.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Can anybody confirm if you donated plasma? To me, I remember, for a lot of us, it was a college type thing where you want a little bit extra cash, but there was another liquid you could donate as well, apparently, and make some money off of it.
We know
was the
about
story,
that.
at least.
That was the story, but I don't know if that was ever real.
It wasn't $700 because
No,
I know
no.
guys that did it, and you only got $75.
Yeah.
So you would get paid on the donation you're talking about? That was confirmed?
Yes, sperm confirm. $75 because I know people that did it. And now I'm thinking, wow, I wonder, the guys that did it multiple times, if any of those kids go and have their ancestry.com done and they figure it out who their dad is, wow, you could have 10 kids out there and they could all come looking for you.
Yeah, there was one group I saw a week or two ago, and there's a Facebook page that they got, and there's 72 or 76 kids and counting, and they've all connected on Facebook because they're all half siblings.
Wow.
From donations?
Yeah, they figured it all out, so they know. I don't know if they know who the guy is, but they do know who they came from.
They will figure it out. They'll figure it out eventually because somebody in that guy's family will get a DNA test done, and then they have that, and they can pretty much track it back and figure out how close you are, if it's an uncle, if it's a cousin.
Okay.
Dude, that would mess up my head. Thinking I have kids out there. And I know you donated it and you did, and everyone knows what's going on, but the older you get, does that mess with your mind thinking, oh my gosh, my son or daughter's out there?
Well, when you donated it, you just needed the $75, and you were never thinking that these kids were going to come looking for you one day.
Yeah.
Bill, imagine you finding out as a kid. And then as you grow up, go, where's my dad? I want to know who my biological father is.
My dad is a sperm donor, and I have 14 half siblings.
Whoa, this is heavy.
It's a lot.
Now, getting a lot of feedback on what you get on this. Katie in Parkland, she was saying, you get for the plasma $100 each time for the first 30 days. only 2 times a week every other day, and after 30 days, $50 to $75 is what she is saying.
So it sounds like there's different deals for different places.
It does. In fact, that's why you might want to shop around, because another text says, my husband donates platelets every 2 weeks and gets gift cards. They're $20 to $50 each, and it does add up. And somebody did say in another text that the platelets and plasma are different.
Okay, because platelets. That's what it is. It's you donate blood or you donate platelets, and platelets takes longer. And you do not get money for the platelets.
And then you also don't get kids knocking on your door in 18 years.
I will say, though, the blood bank is always looking for ways to get people in there, because getting people to donate blood and platelets is not an easy thing.
Okay, yeah. And somebody said, it is real that you get $700, but it's not up front. You have to go like 6 times.
Oh.
It's split into those 6 times, and it's only when you're a new donor. I went once because it hurt so bad. I made $100, though.
Yes.
It hurts.
That's what I'd heard. I heard it is a lot more intense than just giving blood.
Well, even when giving blood regularly and then doing the platelets was way more uncomfortable and way more I could feel things leaving my body.
So you earn that money.
And it's long. It's a process. You're there for at least an hour.
Yeah. And another text said that the guy that we were talking about that has all the kids, apparently his wife found out, didn't know he had that many kids, and left him. If that's the same one, wow, that would be something.
Wow, that sucks.
I mean, is that
She was already looking to get out.
Yeah, I was going to say, that doesn't seem like a divorceable offense to me.
If I found out that Panda did the tug back when he was in college for money, and
What is
then
that?
his kids came looking for him, I would be happy for him and these kids, and we would just have a bigger Thanksgiving. Like, she was already 1 foot out the door.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's just got to be an excuse, because you're not it's not like all of a sudden like, oh, you got to pay for 72 kids.
No, if they're over 18, you don't got to do nothing.
And if Panda's kids came over for Thanksgiving, they go, I love this family because they know how to do Thanksgiving.
They would love us.
Yeah. Okay. Well, some fascinating stuff. So I guess if you need some money and you love pain, what a great gig for you. Donate some plasma.
But you're right, though. What other things can you donate for some cash? It can't just be plasma.
Plasma is the one that hurts. The other one doesn't hurt as much, but the kids will come knocking 18 years later.
That's what hurts.
The other one's more fun.
The other one's a lot of fun until you got to pay for it. Well, I got some more information here about if you're hard up for cash, just sell your body off. Not that way. Somebody said I looked into donating an egg, and they would pay $3,000 for it. And this is all the way back in the 80s.
Just for one egg?
Wow.
Would that hurt?
Yeah, I hear that's painful.
Well, if you do it, I think what you have to do is you have to get the hormone shots. And
Yeah,
you gotta,
it's a to-do.
you gotta like shoot yourself in the leg over and over and over. And then when they harvest them, they don't just want one egg. They want
Yeah.
a bunch of them.
Wow.
I have a stupid question.
Oh, go for it, baby.
We're used to it.
Where do you take said egg from? Do you...
Hold my leg. Let me show you.
Yeah.
So you just...
Yeah, they do. They do.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
You're going
'cause
through the Sarlacc.
They go into the place where your eggs are, because when you're born as a woman, you have all your eggs already. They're in there. They just haven't been spit out
Yeah,
yet.
you got to spit them out through time, right?
I did,
Yeah.
I did not pay attention a lot during biology.
So you like trick your body into making all these extra eggs at once, and then they go in there and scoop them up with a giant scooper, like how you industrial scoop ice.
Okay, so it is a stupid question then, guy.
No, it's not a stupid question.
You see, somebody else had talked about platelets, and what those do is they help save the lives of those who do not have that clotting factor, like hemophilia.
Oh.
I remember it being a big deal, them really wanting... It's hard enough to get people to donate blood,
Right.
but then you're trying to get platelets on top of that.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, it's saving lives. So, I mean, not only are you making some money, but I mean, how often can you do anything in life and go home and be like going, you know what, I saved some lives today. You know, that's one of those few things where you can really, if you want that hero,
Yeah.
you want a reason to wear your cape, then go out and make that donation. And somebody else said, I made $1,400 doing 2 centers for 2 months. So there you go. And I think that might have been donating the fun fluid.
Oh.
$1,400?
I guess so.
Man, how many kids do you have out there floating around, though?
Yeah, I don't think I think they cut it all off from communication. I should finish that sentence. So I don't think that you're supposed to know, and I think that's part of the whole mystery. And so, yeah, how these kids that have that Facebook page, the 72 of them, how they found that information out to know that they're from the same donor.
Well, if anybody else in that donor's family has done a Ancestry.com,
Okay.
that's how they get the information. And they can triangulate based on your family
Okay.
tree.
All right.
Even if your information is private, they can find out, it's a cousin of this guy, and this guy's a male, and they can figure out who it is.
On the front end, I'm sure they go, yeah, you'll have here's the deal, this is what it is. But yeah, because of all that now,
Technology.
I'm not sure if that even matters at this point.
Yeah. Somebody texted and said you could donate a testicle for $30K.
Oh my gosh, Jay-Bird, yours are so long, you could probably get extra.
Left one, gone. Take her. Take her.
Take both of mine. $60K. I don't need them anymore. My wife's got them in her purse.
Yeah.
You
Get 'em
don't
from
want
her.
more kids. So both of you, we could sell all 4 of your testicles.
Well, mine's never really.
Honestly, don't let my wife hear this because I will come in here nardless on Monday.
I just text her.
Don't do that.
Kim, let's tape him down.
$60K though.
I'll hold his legs
She'll be right at the front door when I get out of work in the car.
with a
Get
knife.
in. Get in.
I mean, honestly though.
Time to go.
I mean,
What do you want them for? They get in the way from what I hear.
I just need them for balance.
yeah,
At this point.
you ruined my left one with the paintball gun. So take her. I don't want her no more.
We're not going to get a top dollar for that left
We're
one.
gonna get
It's damaged.
discount price.
It's bruised, like the bruised fruit.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.